more often. But the fact is, our weather's terrible.
That is a very cool thing you
Good
do
technique.
there.
Makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
we know it's not.
And then we
Okay, so
get out
that
there
didn't
and
match up exactly, and so I'm offsetting it so it matches up on one edge. Yeah.
Isn't the idea behind that is to get the idea on that is to get the outer layers of the bark
Get out the
and
whip
the
there.
layers to match up so that they grow together, correct?
See, this thing was planted in October, and
You just planted these, and then everything else just did its thing.
yeah, it splits open and all that. I should have grafted them all in the middle of November instead of waiting till now.
But then we wouldn't be here watching you.
You should have been here in November.
Well, you didn't put it out.
When you get these seeds in, how do you sprout them?
You put them in the water and soak them for a while. Then you put them in just like this, plastic bag that's damp, bottom heat with the pad.
So that's what I say I need to do is I need to cover mine with
So
plastic.
do you get them in the water until they actually start to
I mean,
sprout?
why my sprout is not coming up.
Well, the thing
So
is,
it doesn't wait. You need a dry environment.
underneath
It's
the
going,
plastic
no,
bag,
not
they're
coming
going to
out.
stay moist almost permanently without any water.
We're just waiting and waiting and waiting.
So how long in the water for when you first get them?
Oh, you put them in the water for a day or two.
Just to saturate them.
Whatever, just to make sure that.
Oh, it is.
Also,
I've done some grafting, yes. It's really fun. About
the
50.
avocado seeds come with a little brown membrane around them.
Yeah, take that off.
I'm not seeing that on here, but there's a little membrane, and here in the desert, that acts sort of like a wick. And wicks are not good here in the desert.
Yeah, I found that if I took it off, it was better.
Yes, there you go. So you take that, and you can't hurt the seed. I used a wire brush, scrape it off with a knife. You know, you're not going to hurt the seed.
And then you're in water for a few days, and then you
Just
go to the
a
plastic
day or
bag.
two, plant them in. One of the things is you look at this, and then you look at this. See how different it is?
Which one do you like?
I'm going to this,
Okay.
and so I mixed it kind of half and half with the perlite. So did we have some pots? Some gallon pots?
Right here.
Okay.
For scooping in case we need them.
Okay, so we're gonna
Starting to look
pot
like my
these up,
backyard every minute.
and needless to say, we don't get 100%.
That one didn't make it.
Aww.
Anybody want to try to grow this?
My chickens might eat it.
Monty, you have 2 seedlings in the truck. Do you want me to bring those, or are they supposed to stay there? One was a wachita.
Are those avocados?
I think.
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
And you've done this more than once.
Okay. I missed a very, very important part, for which I apologize.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
Labeling is very, very important.
Yeah, I have a lot of things in my yard. Like, did I plant that? What is that?
So we have labels.
I do the same thing. Coke cans.
So we've got Aravita.
I don't drink Coke, but I go pick the garbage.
319. You want to do one of these?
I have Granny Smith, Old and Delicious, Cinnamon Spice, Beverly Hills, Fuji, I'm Chimer, Anna.
These are just.
I went crazy. No, not right now. I have so much already to do. I'm gonna work on that next year. Next spring I'm gonna go nuts. Next year. Well, I have all my
I might do another one.
So what he does is the top part he flips.
What I like is a lot of branch out where I can just cut a branch off and graft onto that and keep the original tree too, so that way I can test the fruit from that. That's my goal. I've seen them, yeah, but it's all got to be from like the same type of.
Okay, we're doing the potting thing.
Every type of seed. But you can't go put like banana and everything else on citrus fruit stock. But yeah, I mean, in here you can put every single variety on one fruit stock, especially with
So 50-50 of your compost and your perlite.
This looks a little more heavier on the perlite, actually.
Oh, you got some beetles crawling out.
I think those are cockroaches.
Some kind of beetle. Oh, maybe, yeah, it's a cockroach. He was
One
probably
thing
eating your...
about this is they're able to,
like I said,
need to separate it much easier.
the most vigorous tree.
You can see how aggressive that root system is.
It's perfect. One looks awesome.
What's in this soil, in your soil mix?
There's a lot of perlite in there.
We're gonna photobomb my avocado plant.
Obnoxious weed seeds stuck in my sock.
Okay, so what I do is I like to kind of shake it to get all the roots covered in there. Again, this might be kept in a plastic bag in the shade until fall and then planted. It might be potted up once or twice. Having quite a bit of fertilizer in there during the summer might be good too.
Again, on another one.
This one has not been grafted yet, right here.
So you're preferring this now?
Well, this is just for the initial rooting process.
Okay. But you're doing this because it holds more moisture, and then after...
No, it doesn't necessarily. It actually holds less moisture,
Okay,
but it's
because you're trying not to get
easy
it...
for the roots to deal with.
Okay,
See, initially you're dealing with the roots.
right. You're trying to get it to establish roots. And then now you're going to nutrition.
Right.
Now you're trying to feed the whole plant.
What else do you have in there besides perlite?
Even a half a seed
Yeah,
can work if it has the growing part on it.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll break.
okay, yeah. I was wondering about
I
that
was
too.
curious about that.
Yeah, it was
My
a,
trials, I've had a couple of them fall apart.
yeah,
You
I'm
see
worried
how-
about
see
it.
how aggressive those roots are?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that was in the perlite.
The perlite makes it easy for the roots.
Okay.
Easy for the roots.
Okay.
okay, so
Some good stuff in there doesn't hurt either.
say the name of the rootstock on the...
Walden.
Walden, okay.
What about like cocoa core instead of perlite? Is there a pros and cons to it in your opinion?
Have you tried the...
Well, it holds moisture a little more. It's harder for the roots to grow through.
I see.
So it's not that it's bad. It's just that you're trying to make it easy for the roots.
Right. So in your experience, perlite's a better option.
Yeah, but mixing in some. See, here's a part of a root seed that broke off, and
To that one, maybe?
Probably.
could have been off of this one.
I'm sorry, what plant is that?
These are avocados. So this one was grafted on 1/30/16, and the graft failed. I left some leaves at the top, put a plastic bag over it, thinking, oh, this is going to work, but it died. Even though I tried to do a Wilma, and Wilmas are very aggressive, but it failed, and so perhaps we can graft it right now. How about that?
Okay.
So we're going to do another grafting over here. And we're going to do Aravipa again because everybody likes it.
was just wondering.